Spiritual tribe, welcome in. If you're new, welcome, and if you're here returning, welcome back. I just wanted to go ahead and stop and do a video with you. Today we're going to do what makes you irresistible. So we have two piles today. We have our Red Fairy Tarot, which was actually made and created by Red Fairy. She's an artist here on YouTube, and I absolutely love her channel, and you should definitely check her out. But her deck is just absolutely gorgeous and super detailed and amazing, and I'm a fan of her. I wanted to support her, and then it was just a blessing to receive such quality in her deck as well for us. So, and pile two, these are the mage. This is the mage deck. So we have Red Fairy Tarot as pile one, and as pile two we have the mage deck. We're going to do what makes you unforgettable. Pile one, pile two. Take a second to decide, and we'll go from there. All right, if you chose pile one, Red Fairy Tarot, this is your pile. What makes pile one, Spirit, what makes pile one unforgettable? Unforgettable. Ooh, there's a sense of transformation. It popped out, as well as the death popped out, and it also popped back in. So my interpretation of that is you kind of pop out when you transform, and you go back into hermit mode. You almost come back into like a reclusive state. That is something that is just absolutely unforgettable about you. So unforgettable in that when something's dead for you, it's out. You just move on. In a sense of also, it's almost like that's a closed chapter. People just really remember you because you have a way of being able to move forward, as well as transforming from that, really taking the lessons and really beautifying yourself from the demons that came and the lessons that came, and you make lemonade and lemon pie filling and lemon meringue pie from the lemons that are served to you. So anything that comes with lemon, I guess. Lemon filled donuts. Lemonade. So that's really interesting. The fact that the death popped out and then it popped back in was just really interesting. It was almost like you integrate those lessons and those gems in with your new season, your new part of life. And so I just commend you on that. So, okay, let's see here. Spirit, what is my pile one? How are they unforgettable? Ooh, cards are speaking. Lots and lots. All right, let's talk about this. Ooh, wow. So maybe you are a medium in talking to the dead, and those who are very much alive passing over as well. Maybe you have passed over, and you have, like, maybe there's a situation where you died and came back. I'm getting 3 times. So somebody out there that's listening to this, or somebody that's listening to this about somebody else resonates. Somebody's died 3 times and came back. You know, there's something there with that. Whether you're on an operating table, or you had been given birth, or you know, something where your heart literally stopped and your physical body had died, but your spirit came back to your body and chose to live again. There's something there with that. There's also something there regarding, like we talked about, the mediumship. So that's really interesting as well. Being able to guide other people in scary situations. So whether you're a mediator, you work with law, you work with, like, you know, something like that. What else I was gonna say? Oops, sorry. Sorry. What else? I mean, something where maybe it's a hostage situation and you go on the internationals and you protect people, you know, and you get them out of bad situations and you help move them about. But the fact that the death popped out and then popped back in, it was almost like maybe it's secret work. Maybe it's work that you can't talk about. It's hidden work, and maybe there's like an era around that. I don't know how to call that really so much. Page of Swords and Strength. So you have very strong observational skills. So you can be very unforgettable in the way that you observe details and express those details. You can be unforgettable in the way that you either tame beasts in other people, tame the rage, or tame aggression, or anything like that, that you're able to negotiate. I don't know exactly why, but Page of Swords and the Strength are showing up, and I'm thinking negotiating skills. So something that could be very volatile, something that could be very aggressive, or something that could be very scary for many people. You go out there like David and Goliath, and you talk that giant down, and you talk and connect with that giant, and you tame that beast. And so much to that you've tamed that beast within to be able to understand how to do that with others. But I am getting, like, this is so interesting, I am getting like a big time, like, I keep thinking hostage, I don't understand why, but yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. Hostage situations, you know. So I'm just gonna say, if you're in FBI, CIA, you know, that's amazing. It's amazing. Our military, you know, if you protect other people who are unable to protect themselves and speak up for themselves and empower them to do the same, that's incredible and amazing. And I just want to say thank you. That's huge, so huge. And also educating people around us to also do the same, you know, and educating those people to do the same for themselves and others around them. So, and to speak up for themselves and to be more assertive. But yeah, this really definitely talks about hostage situations, going in where no man is able to survive. Not only no man has gone before, but not many have survived. And you go in there and you bring your skill set. You have a skill set, and you're able to tailor that and develop that. And it's not something that's publicized, and it's not something that's really publicly even glorified, but it is something that you bring to the forefront in your work and in your relations with others, that it definitely benefits those as well. Oh my gosh, as we are talking about all of this, I have Justice and Four of Wands, and I'm going to take that as a huge validation for this is a message for that. I'm taking it as validation, like, what? A sense of completion with the world showing up as well. It's just like, you know, I'm just finding Spirit saying, hopefully you're able to receive a gift of true love in this lifetime, in this life cycle. Oftentimes you are extending, this is an extension of love, whether or not it comes from a place of love. It is a ministry of love, a ministry of faith and courage, respect, like so many things, justice and fairness. And Four of Wands can speak of, like, you know, it says, why are you unforgettable? But you're also, maybe because you're fair, maybe because you negotiate so that everybody wins. Maybe it's also because maybe you're an amazing partner, you know, whether it is like law enforcement or like in your career, you're an amazing partner, like a business partner. But maybe it's also like marital, like you're a great relationship partner. And justice with that shows me that with the world, like you're unforgettable for the way that you love others and that you extend that out to the world. You have a very soft, nurturing side, as well as you also have a very assertive and not domineering, decisive, like boundary. It looks like you can communicate your feelings, but it also, people would also have you be you would also be unforgettable, because sometimes it's hard for you to articulate your words in a way that honors other people. Sometimes you can kind of spat out and like kind of be short-tempered, or short, like have a poof of fire in somebody's face, and it's like, oh my gosh, and then you're just kind of on your way, for lack of a better word. I would just say continue to work on those things, but you would definitely be unforgettable in the way that you create balance for other people and you look out for others. Yes, 10 of Cups and 3 of Swords. So you've seen so much heartache, you've seen so much heartbreak, you've seen so much devastation, and also experienced it for your own self, even in relationships, and potentially because of your career choices and different things like that, that it has pulled you away for specific and various reasons from, like, maybe say family and different things. But you are learning to not only share happiness and bring that to other people, but also to share for yourself, and that's making you unforgettable as well. thank you for joining me today. I know it's a little bit different of reading, and keep working at it. Like Seven of Pentacles would encourage us to do so. And I will see you soon. Bye. All right, pile 2. If you chose the Mage deck, we're going to go ahead and check out what makes you unforgettable. Unforgettable in everywhere. Unforgettable. How you say. All right. Oh, and my page 2. Okay, so maybe you're a page in love. You have a Page of Cups maybe coming, or maybe you are the Page of Cups. Maybe you're very artistic and creative. I can see you as being very artistic, very creative. The energy is you deliver love in all that you do. It's almost as if other people would anticipate that you have a youthfulness, and maybe even an ignorance is bliss kind of energy. I did see King of Wands looking over you, so that's interesting. So I don't know if you're working with a King of Wands or if you're interacting with a King of Wands, but they don't necessarily value or know how to value your Page of Cups energy. So they kind of steamroll over you, and they love that you shower them with, you know, it's steamy. It's a steamy combination. They love that you shower them with love, but they're not quite as open with you. And if this is a colleague, I mean, just blow off steam. It's colleague, don't take them too seriously. They definitely have some wisdom and different things that they've learned, but you most definitely would want to just steer clear of their energy until they come to you and they need you for something, then you can work with them. But otherwise, learn on the sidelines from them. Okay, let's see. Pile 2. What makes you unforgettable, pile 2? Okay, let's see. You know, it's a little loud down here. Ooh, are you a quick thinker? You probably talk a lot. You're a very good communicator with the 8 of Wands here. You probably like to travel. People probably will constantly, you'll probably be on the road or in the air or something, either traveling for work or traveling because you love just being in a different place at a different time of year. You love being able, it shows me here that with the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, this actually gives you your grounding and your sense of peace and your opportunity to have Zen. With the 9 of Pentacles, it just is your grounding, and you just, people they remember you. You're unforgettable for not only like living a luxurious life. Maybe to you, it's like, oh, I'm just earning what I can to get by, whatever. But people look at you as having a solid foundation, whether with work, family, you know, whatever the areas. You travel, or maybe you're a really great communicator, and you're able to communicate in a way for yourself or other people that a lot of people, I just heard it went over somebody's head, so that's interesting. So maybe it just flies right on over someone's head. Did you know that squirrels are good luck? Optimism and good luck. So that's really interesting. We just had a squirrel right up here, so that's interesting. And you're holding the squirrel for good luck, so that's excellent. You're probably just reviewing that. Even we have 2 squirrels in there, so that's awesome and wonderful. It also tells me with a second squirrel right up in here, there's a second squirrel and a first squirrel. It's like maybe this is you here, and maybe you're seeking companionship, but on the outside, others don't really know that you want that companionship. They think that you're fine on your own, and that's why you're unforgettable, because you're showing them that while they have, you know, these other things lined up, whether in companionship or business or whatnot, you're showing them that you're standing on your own 2 feet, figuring things out for yourself, and that is inspiring. And sometimes it can also, I get the feeling that people who are in relationships, not their partners necessarily wanting to come to you, but more so partners, like the actual, like, how do I say this? Yes, I get that people want to just be single again because you make it look so fun and content. But and so they think that that's success, and that you've found a hidden key with that, you know. 8 of Pentacles, you have 8 of Pentacles, so you're constantly working to develop what you're on your niche. You're constantly working to whether it's on your house or whatever is important to you, you're constantly working to keep that safe, and you're constantly preserving your energy, and you're constantly, there's almost a sense of like privacy around it. So and there's strength here as well with the Hangman. So it's almost as if you're really all about, like, you work hard and then you save your money. You work hard, you save your resources, and you store them away. You work hard and you pause before making any big decisions. You really don't rush in, even though you have that Eight of Wands. You're really not a big somebody who just jumps in without looking, and that stability and the caution that you have with that really does like challenge other people to think about things differently and not just get excited and make a move. So you are more steady in that way, and so that makes you very unforgettable. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about tidying up cycles, wrapping up cycles that do and don't serve you. It definitely is talking about like a more monetary theme here, so you have a more monetary security. I just heard potential trust fund, so whether you're creating a trust fund for somebody, something, for your kids, for your family, for your business, whatever, for yourself, you know, for your spouse, but also someone may have been trust fund baby. So I know that was also a thought to me last week for something, and I just wanted to, I thought that was interesting that just came up now to deliver out. So that was interesting. It's almost like I needed to learn the knowledge to be able to share that. So that's interesting as well. Seven of Wands. So you're somebody that's willing to stand up for yourself and for other people. You're not just about making money. You're not just about being a pretty face or a handsome face. You're also about standing up for what you believe in and standing up for what you believe is yours. So I also want to commend you because you're working so hard in your niche and becoming a master in what you're doing. You also have this like teacher perspective, and so that makes you unforgettable as well. All right, Spirit, what else? Pile 2. So Nine of Wands kind of tells me that sometimes you can overwork yourself, and you can learn to have some priorities to balance work-life balance, work-life with family and friends or associates or whomever may be desiring to be more of a presence in your life and you in theirs, because Spirit's really saying that not only can you overwork yourself, but it is also describing to us that people remember you for not having time for them, and they remember you for being very defensive with them. They remember you for these things, but then they also see you succeeding, and they want the fame, they want the success, they want the monetary gain, but they don't really understand why you keep them at bay. So they're trying to integrate like it all together, and they're watching you as you are actually learning those lessons right now. So the people that are watching you so closely and kind of up in your face and your energy with it, they are actually coming up to a crossroads to learning that, and they've been propelled to watch you because you're kind of the leader in that right now. So we're gonna pull one more card for you. I hope that makes sense. It's almost like you're 2 steps, 3 steps right ahead. 1.5, 2 steps ahead. All right, Spirit, what is pile 2 unforgettable for? You got more cards than pile 1 did. Okay, we have 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and the Moon. So it's almost like you don't realize how many people love you. It's almost like people really love you. They really find you as successful and happy and being able to celebrate life and having a lot of reciprocity, and you know, but what they don't see is that you're really up in your head. They don't see that you doubt yourself and that you really don't know the way forward, because to them you're such a light. And so it's amazing to them. They don't understand how you don't see the way forward when what you're giving them is 6 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So you're unforgettable because they don't see the Robin Williams path of how you make everyone laugh and how you make everyone smile. And, you know, shout out to Robin Williams for the amazing character and person that he was, the demons that he had. He was in such darkness and loneliness, and you have a lot of struggles within, and people don't see that, but when they learn about your journey, it's so enlightening to them. It actually makes it more relatable for them to understand how to move forward and find their light, to be able to bring this forward as well. And that's really where community and support really are coming from, is from sharing your journey and being able to move forward. But keep being a light, and if you need to reach out for support, absolutely freaking do. Because you're very important in this world, and we need you. You're already making a huge impact, and you don't even know it. You're up in your head, and you're feeling stuck, and you know what? And you don't know the way forward, and you're still beaming this huge, amazing light. So reach out. Let us know. All right. Thank you guys for joining today, and I'll be praying for you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. All right. Love you guys.